endured by those affected, according to Radio New Zealand and other sources. A 7-year investigation found that between 1950 and 2019, around 650,000 people, including children, the elderly, and individuals with disabilities, passed through care facilities, with approximately 200,000 subjected to physical and mental abuse. Time now for the weather. Currently, it is 21 degrees Celsius and clear. The temperature will average around 17 degrees this evening. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The pen is mightier than the sword is a famous saying that means writing can achieve more than violence when it comes to social or political change. Now, when we read, words can move us to tears, make us laugh, or stir deep emotions. And sometimes, one piece of writing can entirely change how we see things. The impact of a single line can be stronger than spoken words. And this is why, even in our fast-paced digital world, literature remains powerful and relevant. Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim, and welcome to For Your Busan. Let's kick it off with this song, Best Day of My Life by American authors.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Please
best day of my life by American authors. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to For Your Busan. It is a Tuesday afternoon, 4 o'clock here, 4:09 to be exact. Welcome to the show. How are you all doing? Yeah? It's perfect for a day out, perfect for a walk outside. Also, perfect season for reading, right? Autumn is. So do you guys have any plans to pick up a book this fall? Or maybe you've already finished a few books. Now, despite how enriching reading is, people don't read as much as you might expect. In the US, adults read an average of 12 books a year. In the UK, it's around 10. Avid readers, however, often get through 50 to over 100 books a year. And interestingly, adults over 65 read the most, averaging about 20 books per year, yet the average American spends only 19 minutes a day reading. Now, interest in literature has been on the rise recently in Korea, especially since author Han Gang received the Nobel Prize in Literature, which has drawn people back to bookstores and libraries. And there's also exciting news for book lovers in Busan. A large new literature center, the Busan Literature Hall, will open in 2028 in the Gimjeong district. Spanning 4,000 square meters, this hall will feature exhibition rooms, archives, creative spaces, lecture rooms, a curator's office, and a book cafe. Many are looking forward to this new space and hoping it will become a world-class literary hub that's both beautiful and unique. Are you guys also looking forward to this new hall? Well, good afternoon, everybody. Every day you get the chance to decide the topic of the day. So text topic suggestions, send it to us via text message pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101. Or via Kakao Talk message, add us as a friend and chat with me there. Search for 부산영어방송 on Kakao Talk. Or go on NotTube. We are streaming live right now. Lots of people have tuned in to say hi to each other. We have Ponim, Bennynim, Cake Like Tunim, and Sangmin Parknim all joining in, saying greetings to one another. Text topic suggestion number 1 from Bennynim. Aside from cake, what other desserts do you like to eat for snack? I know we haven't chosen the topic just yet, but I'll just give you my 2 cents, I guess, for desserts that I like to enjoy. Tiramisu. Yeah, I like that. I've been liking it recently. You know, the chestnut tiramisu. I haven't had it yet. They sell it in convenience stores. I've yet to try it, but tiramisu cake. I like that. All right, keep those messages coming in. I'll tell you what's coming up in today's show. We have Busan Is, our first daily segment with Hong Dang-dang, our news anchor. She's going to give us news updates, and she'll tell us a Korean idiom or two. We also have DJ, short for Davis Journal, and you get to find out what I stumbled upon today. It's a space where we'll share innovative and creative ideas with our listeners. And we have relationship advice, relationship matters segment with Yulian, Beautyan, the Dudian. And then in the second half, we have On the Mic. We get to listen to the stories of Busan locals who were interviewed. And of course, our daily quiz segment where you can participate along with my bad dad jokes I'll be giving you as hints. And then we have My Hometown Olympics, where we get to meet with Steve, and he's going to spotlight all the sports scenes, the sports clubs that you can join here in Busan City. 오늘도 문자, 카톡, 그리고 너튜브 라이브 댓글로 참여해주신 분들께 선물이 기다립니다. So participate, and maybe if you get picked as a winner, you could win a prize. All right, let's get started with today's show. Good afternoon, Gosunim and Jin Lee-nim also tuning in. Welcome to the show. Stick around, don't go anywhere. This is Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
time for Busan Is with Hong Dang Dang in the studio.
네,
Good afternoon.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Hello, hello.
네.
How are you doing?
예. 하루가 빠릅니다.
벌써
잘 지냈어요. 네네.
하루가 빠르죠.
뭔가 해가 질 것 같은 느낌이에요.
요즘 sunset 시간이
그렇죠.
빨리 앞당겨져서
그러니까요.
around 5:30 it's dark.
네.
So when we finish the show, I feel like we have to go to sleep.
우리 방송 끝나면 어둑어둑하니까.
그렇죠. 씻고 빨리 자야 돼요.
설마.
All
네.
right. Okay, so you're here for Busan Is our daily news update.
네.
What are we going to be starting with?
네, 올해 여름이 유난히 길었잖아요. 너무
네.
덥고. 그런데 가을도 좀 긴 느낌 들지 않으시나요?
네, 여름이
그렇죠.
길어가지고 가을이 언제 시작하나
그리고
생각에
짧을 것 같았는데
네.
그래도 좀
아직까지
그렇죠.
계속
네.
좋은 가을 날씨입니다.
그래서 입시 한파, 수능 한파라는 말은 올해는 없을 것 같습니다.
I see.
네,
Yeah.
어느덧 모레입니다. 2025학년도 대학 수학능력 시험이 모레로 다가왔습니다.
Yeah, it's in 2 days.
당일 오후부터는 전국 곳곳에 비가 예보돼 있어요. 네,
오케이,
수능일에.
목요일날.
네.
네.
그리고 수능일 부산 아침 기온이 13도 정도, 낮 기온은 21도 정도. 오늘과 비슷할 것
not
같습니다.
bad.
네.
Yes.
올해 부산에서는 58개 학교에서 27,356명이 수능 시험을 치를 예정입니다. 작년보다는 600명 정도 늘었습니다. 부산시와 교육청은 청년 산학국장을 총괄 책임관으로 두고 총괄반, 교통대책반, 수송지원반, 소음대책반, 의료지원반, 홍보지원반 등을 운영합니다. 교육청은 부산시와 함께 대중교통을 증편하는 등 수험생들이 제때 고사장에 도착할 수 있도록 도울 예정이고요. 공무원과 공공기관, 금융기관, 또 50인 이상 사업체 직원들의 출근 시간은 오전 9시에서 10시로 늦춰지고 또 당일 오전 7시부터 9시까지 버스 전용차로 단속을 중단하고요. 승용차 요일제도 14일 하루는 해제됩니다.
Right. So on the day of the college scholastic ability test, which is Thursday, we are expecting rain in the afternoon, but in the morning it will be the mercury will sit at 13 degrees and then afternoon highs of 21, very similar to today. And the Busan Metropolitan Office of Education announced that in partnership with the city, it has set up comprehensive measures to ensure smooth administration or the carrying out of the 2025 CSAT on the 14th, which is Thursday. And this year, 27,356 students will take the exam at 58 schools in Busan. Various support teams have been organized, and additional public transportation will be provided to help students arrive on time.
네, 유엔 기념공원에 잠들어 있는 영국군 무명 용사 4명의 신원이 확인됐습니다.
Oh, good.
예, 영국 국방부는 오늘 오전 영국군 무명 용사 4명의 이름이 새겨진 비석을 유엔 기념공원에 헌정하는 행사를 가졌습니다. 그동안 무명 용사로 알려졌던 영국군의 유해 4구의 신원이 73년 만에 밝혀졌기 때문인데요.
Oh, wow.
네, 이름을 찾은 참전 용사는 윌리엄 아데어 상병, 마크 포스터 소총수, 패트릭 앵지어 소령, 도널드 노티 하사입니다. 아데어 상병과 포스터 소총수는 1951년 1월 적군을 피해서 남쪽으로 후퇴하는 서울 시민들을 엄호하는 작전을 수행하다가 목숨을 잃었고요. 앵지어 소령과 노티 하사는 글로스터셔 연대 소속으로 설마리 임진각 전투 중에 적군의 총에 맞아 사망했습니다. 이들의 신원을 확인할 수 있었던 것은 전쟁 연구가 니콜라 네시 덕분으로 알려졌습니다. 직접적인 DNA 증거는 없었지만 네시는 부산 유엔 기념공원에 머물면서 희생자 문서를 비롯해서 지도와 편지 등 현존하는 모든 자료를 적극적으로 활용해서 신원을 찾았습니다. 영국은 6.25 전쟁 때 미국 다음으로 가장 많은 81,084명의 전투 병력을 파병했고요. 이 가운데 1,106명의 장병이 이 한국 땅에서 목숨을 잃었습니다. 이들 가운데서 신원을 찾은 4명 외에 72명은 여전히 무명 용사로 남아 남아 있습니다.
So the identities of 4 previously unknown British soldiers buried at the United Nations Memorial Cemetery in Busan have been identified. On November the 12th, which is today, the UK Ministry of Defense held a ceremony in Busan to unveil a monument bearing the names of these soldiers, unidentified for 73 years. Corporal William Adair, Rifleman Mark Foster, Major Patrick Arthur Angier, and Sergeant Donald Norty. Now, Corporal Adair and Rifleman Foster died in January 1951 while protecting Seoul civilians, while Major Angier and Sergeant Norty, both of the Gloucester Regiment, Gloucestershire, perished in the Battle of the Ingen River. The war researcher Nicola Naish identified the soldiers using documents, maps, and letters, as no direct DNA evidence was available. The UK had deployed 81,084 troops to the Korean War, with 1,106 fatalities. 72 soldiers remain unidentified.
네, 오는 14일부터 나흘 동안 백스코에서 국내 최대 게임쇼 지스타가 열리는데요. 부산에서는 부산 지역 23개 우수 게임 기업이 참가해서 29개 콘텐츠를 선보일 예정입니다. 올해 지스타에는 BTV 부산 공동관 외에도 부산 지역 12개 기업과 대학 등이 20여 개 게임 콘텐츠를 함께 전시할 예정입니다.
Right, 23 top game companies from Busan will participate in G-Star, Korea's largest game show at Bexco in Haeundae, from the 14th to the 17th, presenting 29 content pieces. The Busan IT Industry Promotion Agency announced that 23 Busan-based companies will feature 29 contents at the G-Star 2024 BTB-BTC Busan Joint Pavilion.
네, 교육부가 주관한 2024년 시도교육청 평가에서 지난해에 이어서 부산시 교육청이 최우수 교육청으로 선정됐습니다. 교육부는 17개 시도교육청을 시지역과 도지역으로 나눠서 국가교육 돌봄 책임 강화, 교육의 디지털 전환, 또 모두를 위한 맞춤형 교육 지원, 또 안전하고 건강한 교육 환경 조성 등 5개 영역 18개 지표를 평가했는데요. 부산교육청은 광역시 교육청 가운데서는 유일하게 지난해 이어서 18개 모든 지표에서 기준을 통과하면서 최우수 교육청으로 선정됐습니다.
Right, so the Busan Metropolitan Office of Education said today that it was selected as the top educational office in the 2024 Ministry of Education evaluation for the second consecutive year. The evaluation, which involved 17 regional education offices, focused on 5 areas: strengthening national education and care, digital transformation in education, customized support for all, creating a safe and healthy educational environment, and efficient administrative and financial management. And Busan's education office was the only one among metropolitan offices to meet standards in all 18 indicators, securing its top rating once again.
네, 부산시는 오는 16일 오후 2시 부산시민공원에 있는 흔적극장에서 부산 무형유산 기반 창작공연 한마당을 개최합니다. 부산의 무형유산을 현대적인 감각으로 재해석해서 시민들이 무형유산을 더 가까이서 소통하고 재미를 느낄 수 있는 기회를 만들기 위해서 제공하는데요. 이번 공연에는 부산 지역을 기반으로 활동하는 젊은 예술가들이 춤, 소리, 악기 등을 활용해서 창의적인 시각으로 무형유산을 직접 현대적인 무대예술로 재창조한 6개 작품을 선보일 예정입니다.
Busan City announced that it would host a Busan Intangible Cultural Heritage Creative Performance Festival at 2 p.m. on the 16th at the Hunjuk Theater in Busan Citizens Park. The event aims to introduce intangible cultural heritage with a modern interpretation, offering citizens an opportunity to engage and enjoy it up close. Young artists based in Busan will showcase 6 works, creatively reinterpreting heritage through dance, music, and instruments in a modern stage art format.
네. 부산시가 청년과 신혼부부에게 주거비를 지원하고 고령자에게는 휴양지 같은 주거지를 제공하는 방향의 주거 정책을 추진합니다. 부산시 청년층의 타지역 유출과 또 출산율 저조, 인구 고령화, 1인 가구 증가 등 인구 구조 변화 문제를 극복하기 위해서 2032 부산 주거 종합계획을 세우고 5대 중점 과제를 마련했습니다. 중점 과제 잠깐 보면은 평생 함께 청년 모두가 또 상상 이상의 공동주택,
빈틈없는 현장 밀착 주거 지원, 미래도시 전환, 노후주택 재정비, 액티브 시니어타운 조성 등으로 구성되는데요. 먼저 평생 함께 청년 모두 가는 집 가짜 한자 써서 청년과 신혼부부 주거 안정을 위해서 임대주택의 임대료를 지원하는 사업이 되겠습니다.
Busan City is advancing housing policies to support youth and newlyweds with rental assistance while providing senior-friendly living environments. In response to demographic challenges, including youth migration, low birth rates, and aging, Busan City has unveiled the 2032 Busan Comprehensive Housing Plan with 5 key objectives: lifetime together with all youth, beyond expectations public housing, on-site residential support, future city transformation and housing redevelopment, and active senior towns. The Lifetime Together with All Youth initiative will assist youth and newlyweds with rental housing subsidies.
네, 모두가 행복한 도시 부산이 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 자, 부산 소식을 전해드리고 있고요. 자, 끝으로 속담 하나 전해드리면서 저는 또 인사드리도록 하겠습니다. 하하,
Yes.
속담 시간입니다.
It is time for Korean
네.
idioms where I have to guess and fill in the blanks.
네, 여러분도 함께 맞춰주세요. 데이비스에게 큰 힌트가 됩니다.
네.
자, 빈칸에 잘 예쁘게 채워주세요.
Okay.
자, 먹지 않고 잘 뭐하는 말. 말
먹지
없다.
않고.
먹지 않고 잘 뭐하는 말이 없대요. 홀스. 네.
아, 잠깐만요.
먹지 않고 잘 뭐하는 타닥타닥 말이 없다.
먹지 않고 잘 뭐 하는 말이 없다.
네네. 자, 힌트 드릴게요.
네.
보기 드릴게요. 먹지 않고 잘 웃는 말 없다.
네.
먹지 않고 잘 걷는 말 없다. 먹지 않고 잘 자는 말 없다.
뭐를 먹지 않고요?
음식.
Anything.
네. 말에 먹이 뭐 당근이나 뭐.
아, 속담의 뜻이 뭔가요?
속담의 뜻은
네.
힘이나 미천을 들이지 않고 좋은 결과를 바랄 수는 없다. 이런 뜻입니다. 먹지 않고는 뭐를 해야 이렇게
힘이 있어야 뭐를
뭐
한다.
네.
먹지
간단하게 해석
않고는-
잘하시네요.
먹지 않고
간단하다. 되게 간단하다.
네.
네.
힘이 있어야 뭐를 하죠.
네네. 먹지
네.
않고 잘 뭐 하는 말 없다.
그쵸.
웃는 말
많이
잘
먹어야
걷는 말?
이제 공부도 많이 하고 그렇죠.
말이 공부해요.
네?
말이 공부 잘하나?
아니 저희
사람이.
수능 학생들 위해서 생각을
사람이
했거든요.
학생들도.
네, 그래서
우리도.
이 속담에서는 걷는다. 말이 먹어야 걷죠.
맞습니다.
맞아요?
네, 맞아요.
Yay, I got it right. What a good
네,
guess.
맞아요. 진짜 수능 시험을 기사 준비하다가 뭐든지 노력이 있어야 그리고 또 이렇게 뭔가 좀 에너지가 있어야 뭘 한다는 뜻과 연결돼서
네.
이 속담을 골랐는데
네.
어쩜 이렇게 잘 찰떡같이
네, 찰떡 먹고 이제 시험도 봐야죠, 그죠?
붙어라.
네, 좋은 점수 붙기를.
예전에는 그 학교 수험장 교문에
네,
정말 엿들이
엿장사.
붙어 있었어요.
엿.
교문에
그냥
엿을
먹으라고요?
녹여가지고 불에
어.
녹여가지고
네.
요즘에도 가끔
그냥
있을 거예요.
붙어 있다고요? 먹는 게
엿이
아니고.
대문에 철썩하고 호박엿 하는 거.
와우.
네, 붙으라고.
네,
간절한 마음이 교문의 엿으로 표현되기도 했죠.
궁금한데요.
네.
엿 드시나요?
엿을 요즘에 잘못 먹으니까 치아가 좀 아파가지고.
그쵸.
네.
I think the older you get,
네, 녹여 먹어야지 절대 악 물고 이렇게
이빨 다 빠질 것 같아요.
네, 진짜 큰일 납니다. 살살 녹여 드세요, 여러분.
Yeah.
조심하셔야 됩니다.
I think when I was young,
네.
I liked
그때
eating it.
잘
It was
먹었죠
fun.
어렸을 때는.
But nothing hard these days. I like everything soft. All right.
네, 자
Okay.
먹지 않고 잘 걷는 말 없다.
네,
오늘의
먹지 않고
속담이었어요.
잘 걷는 말 없다.
네.
I like it. Thank you so much for the news updates and Korean idioms that you shared with us. Before you go, we have today's text topic chosen.
정해졌나요?
오늘 문자 주제가 정해졌는데요. 내가 하루에 가장 많이 연락하는 사람은 누구인가요? Who do you talk to? Who do you keep in touch with the most throughout the day? Whether it be messages, a phone call, or a video call.
네, 우리 장 PD와는 하루에 한 번
아주 업무용.
업무용 딱 한마디씩
네.
한만 하고.
출근 잘 하고 있습니다. 걱정 마십시오.
혹시 늦으면 이렇게 하고 자주 연락한 사람은 아무래도 가족이고요.
네.
네, 뭐 친정 엄마를 비롯해서 가족이고 그리고 그 공통의 관심사가 있는 뭐 단톡방,
네.
친구들 모임 소통방에서
네.
얘기를 많이 하는 것 같아요. 수다 떠는 것 같아요.
아, 그렇죠.
네,
네,
재밌어요.
중요하죠.
읽기만 해도 재밌어요. 하하 껄껄껄.
Right. Very good. Okay. Thank you for today's news updates, the text topic response, as well as today's Korean idiom. We'll see you tomorrow.
네, 뵙겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
Yeah, that was Hong Dang with us for Busan Is. Lots of messages I see today. I wanted to say hello to SHK님. Welcome to the show. 라디오만 듣다가 유튜브 처음 듣네요. Welcome to the show. Hopefully we can see you every single day. Okay, we also have messages with regards to today's text topic. Pure Bright님, welcome to the show as well. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. Ponim saying 옛날에는 언니였는데 언니가 저랑 연락을 끊으면서 엄마가 됐어요. Oh no, what happened? Well, okay. Before it used to be her sister, but now it's her mom. And then we've had 고수님 texting in. We've had 고수님 saying 저는 딸이랑 연락을 많이 한답니다. 한 시간에 한 번씩 영상 통화해야 합니다. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, 아마 영상 통화 중일 것 같아요. 아, 지금도요? 아, 갑자기 말이 없다면. So cute. All right, I'm going to read more out in just a bit. We got to go into our second segment, right? So we'll be right back. It is time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, there's an award that every scholar dreams of winning, the Nobel Prize. Now, interest in this prestigious prize has grown, especially since Korea celebrated its first Nobel Literature laureate. But did you know there's also a playful version of the Nobel Prize that's just as intriguing? It's called the Ig Nobel Prize. And this award honors research that makes people laugh at first and then think. The Ig Nobel's creator, Mark Abrams, saw that many important discoveries were once laughed at or ignored only to be celebrated later. The Ig Nobel ceremony happens yearly, each time with a new theme. And this year's theme was Murphy's Law, the idea that anything can go wrong will go wrong. At the ceremony, past winners had just 24 seconds to explain a concept related to Murphy's Law and then sum it up in 7 words. If they went over time, they were cut off instantly. Can you imagine explaining Murphy's Law that quickly? Now, Murphy's Law originated in 1949 at Edwards Air Force Base and is named after Captain Edward A. Murphy, an engineer who worked on testing crash deceleration limits. Today, it's taken to mean that things often go wrong just when we don't want them to, despite our best efforts. For instance, if I stand in a line, it's usually the slowest, or I'll buy the same fruit as everyone else, but mine turns out spoiled. And sometimes I wonder, are these mishaps really inevitable? Is there some fate that predetermines our little failures? I'd love to find a way to break Murphy's Law. Maybe if I try really hard, I can keep it away from me.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
have in the studio Beautyan, Dudian, Yudian. Welcome to the show for My Relationship Matters. Not my relationship matters. Segment.
Relationship matters
Hey.
for all.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Should I
Yeah.
mention it first?
Yeah,
My
why not?
eyes, because our listeners may be already noticing. I have some 다래끼. What is that in English? Do you know?
Like an eye infection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I have a 짱눈 today going on.
Yeah. Looks
So this is how I'm going to stare at the camera today.
뭔가 일부러 하는 것 같아요.
일부러요?
네.
No.
근데
I hate it.
뭔가 it's kind of
일부러
funny.
winking?
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. Let's move on from my ugly eyes.
Well, hopefully it gets better soon. Does it
I
hurt?
hope so.
I hope it doesn't hurt.
It's just very uncomfortable because it's like heavy and it's like a little sore
Oh
inside.
no.
You've never
Yeah.
had 다래끼?
I've had
You've
it,
had,
but
yeah.
I rarely get it. But if I do get it, it's
Yeah.
annoying,
It is so annoying.
and you don't want to touch it too.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
But then when it itches, you want to touch it, but you know you
Right.
can't. So it's
You can't.
really
Don't
annoying.
ever touch it with your dirty hands.
Never. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully you get better soon.
Yes, thank you.
I'll try not to keep looking at it. But
You're only looking at my right eye.
anyway, you're here for Relationship Matters,
Yes.
which is a segment where we delve into all sorts of different relationships that people go through and ways to overcome difficulties. Yeah. All right. So what's today's theme?
So today we're going to talk about certain people that we may have in our lives who never contact you first.
Oh, I have so many of
You have
those.
so many.
Yeah.
그래서 먼저 연락을 절대 안 하는 사람은 어떻게 해야 될까요?
아, 그쵸.
그들의 이유는 무엇일까요?
Yeah.
우리
I
청취자
have a very
여러분들도-
simple solution. You should just contact them first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, once.
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah, why not?
One-sided love?
No. It's I see the way I see them is that these people all their friends just contact them first.
Oh, you're saying this is just a type of a person
Yeah.
who is more difficult to contact other people first. It's just their
Yeah,
personality. So
right.
you just, I accept, I acknowledge that, and
Right.
I'll just keep on contacting
Exactly. You just happen to have friends who always don't contact first.
There are some people like that.
Yeah.
So I always have that question too. Because
Right.
every time I contact that person, she is so excited to talk to me.
Yeah.
And we have like the best conversations.
But they never contact you first.
Yeah, and then it's been a year now. So what do you think? What should I do? If it's been a year,
But if it's
I'm doing my little test. I bet a lot of our listeners
네.
먼저 연락 안 하는 사람들 끝까지 연락 한번 안 해봤을 것 같아요. 테스트 해보려고. 언제까지 연락 안 하나. So this friend never contacted me for a year.
그러면은 본인만 섭섭하고
나는
관계가
섭섭하지.
안 좋아질 수도 있어요.
Yeah.
Because you start to think about all the bad things.
Right,
like,
right.
all the bad things that may have happened between you and this person.
Right.
And then you get more 섭섭해.
I just wonder. I
Yeah.
mean, it's natural for anyone to wonder if I'm thinking about this friend, isn't she thinking about me enough to want to talk to me first?
Sure.
So we're going to go into some different types of reasons there may be for
Okay.
why people
Oh, there's even
might be not contacting you.
different categories. Okay.
So first one is, this is kind of a light one. This is a dominance. This is when this type of person doesn't reach out to you 1st because they want to gain kind of the upper hand in the relationship.
Oh, wow.
So this is kind of like in the beginning of the relationship, 썸 탈 때 especially.
Okay.
This is like, I have the power, and if I'm gonna use this frequency of contact, 연락하는 거를 조절해서
Yeah.
it's like my 무기. So I'm the upper hand here.
Okay.
It's kind of why people might not want to contact you first. So there are some people who intentionally don't contact you even if you're not in a relationship or have a mutual interest. They do this on purpose
Okay.
because even though they want to, they do it in order to gain an advantage in like a relationship. So this is
Sure.
like, we're talking about like 밀당. So this is kind of one of the common reasons why someone might be not contacting you.
Okay.
Number 2, there's those types that are overthinking things all the time.
Okay.
This is the kind of person who might feel anxious or hesitant about contacting you, especially if it's been a long time since you last spoke. So these type of people might start worrying about things like, yeah, she'd probably be too busy with work. She was probably busy at this time of the day as well. Or she seemed to be doing this on her SNS all the time. So they kind of overthink situations. And this overthinking tendency is holding them back from reaching out. Do you have anyone like that?
We're still on the reason number 1, right?
We're on reason number 2.
Oh, okay.
People who overthink things. So I have... My mother-in-law is like this. She always gets angry at me for not contacting her first.
Oh, she gets angry at you.
But I don't know if this is a Korean thing or not. But she gets angry at me like, 연락 자주 하세요. And I say, why don't you contact me? And then she gives me She gives me all these reasons, thinking like, oh, you might be too busy with the kids, or you might be at the broadcasting station. She has all this million reasons, and I was like, okay, so she's the overthinking type. That's why she's not contacting me. She's always waiting for me to contact her.
Yeah.
So
I have family members like that too.
Right.
Yeah.
Are they elders?
Yeah.
Do you think it's like a power thing then?
I think
get
they
confused a little bit.
I think they want you as family members who are younger than them to contact them first. Like 안부 자주 해야 된다. I think that's
a given.
That's the concept. That's the culture
Right.
that they want to uphold.
Yes.
We've had a few messages here. And we've had 성이름님 texting a few saying 전에는 그런 걸 개의치 않고 내가 연락하고 싶으면 했는데 지금은 자연스럽게 그냥 두고 바쁜 일상에 지나가다 보면 저절로 연락은 끊기는 것 같아요. So if they don't keep in touch, you just kind of lose touch.
그리고 생각이 나면은 그때 다시 연락을 하는.
그죠. 그래서 친구의 수가 시간이 지날수록 반으로 줄어들어 지금은 20대 때에 한 몇 배로 줄은 것 같네요.
No, this is true for all.
I can vibe. I totally understand. I vibe with 성이름님 because
저도요.
I've had a lot of friends, but now I only keep in touch with like a handful.
Right. 솔직히 살기 바빠서
네.
관계가 끊어지죠. 자연스럽게.
그쵸.
엄청난 우정이 있지
I
않는
heard
이상.
this number also diminishes the moment you get married as well.
Oh yes. For
Yeah,
sure.
so you
All
might
my
have
guy
like
friends
5
are
or
gone.
6, right?
Yes.
And then when you get married, it trickles down to like 1 or 2.
Yes.
And then maybe you start making new friends.
That is true.
Right.
And because we're busy, if we have family now, we're busy with our family members.
Yeah.
We have like also work going on.
Right.
So now I think people say 한 1분기에 한 번만 연락을 해도 좋은 친구다.
Wow. That's
Because
kinda
in our
harsh.
early 20s, it's like you have to talk to them at least once a week. That's like a good friend. But now people, even if you live in the vicinity, if you just see them or catch up with them once every quarter of a year, then that's a good definition of a good friend. So I think the definition of friend changes as we age as well.
Yeah, I feel like also technology has changed that as well.
Oh, SNS?
Remember-
Because we're always so connected there.
Yeah.
We don't feel the necessity
Right.
to actually catch up on them.
Exactly.
Oh, I hate that though.
Yeah.
But that's like nothing like a real conversation on one-on-one.
Exactly. A
This
text
fake.
message, it doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem deep, right?
I don't like that. I don't like 단톡방. I don't like SNS communications.
성일님 also said, 근데 자주 연락하는 사람끼리나 할 말이 많습니다. 자주 안 보고 지내다 보면 할 말도 별로 없어서 연락할 일이 별로 없는 것 같아요.
맞아요. 그래서 그 오랜만에 만나도 대화가 그냥 술술 잘 통하는 친구가 진짜 귀한 친구. 몇 안 되는 인생에
for sure.
그런 친구들인 것 같아요.
Yes. All right, so we went over two types of people.
Yes. Okay. I want to talk about this one.
Okay.
I want to ask you because I think this is kind of what I saw a commonality with guy friends.
Okay.
When guy friends, with my guy friends, if they fall into like a new hobby, then they only hang out with friends that share that same hobby.
Yeah.
And it's okay for them to just cut off friends from their past hobby. Let's say, for
okay.
example,
축구 동호회. There's like this guy friend who's into it. So he always hangs out with his soccer buddies. And then he's now into golf. And he only hangs out with like golfing buddies. And so I think also circumstances, when somebody's circumstances change, when their hobbies change, it's also another reason why they kind of cut off contact.
Yeah.
Is that the... But I don't think a lot of girlfriends do that.
Okay. I think it depends on the guy and their personality.
Okay.
With my friends, we just tend to have very similar hobbies altogether.
Okay.
Like we like to do certain things, so many different hobbies together.
Oh.
So fortunately for me,
They
I
don't
can just
obsess
vibe
over
with
just
them.
one.
Yeah, we like to try
Okay.
different things out together. But then, I have another friend who's more into wine than I am. And so he would go to wine classes with his other friend.
Oh, I see.
But then when I'm interested in wine, I'll just ask him questions about it and he'll just help me out with choosing the wine. Or
So you
whatnot.
don't see the wine buddy as often, but he's still a good friend. But
Yeah, exactly.
You do all the other activities with the other guys.
Yeah.
So this is another reason why someone may be falling out of contact with you, not personally because they have anything against you, but just that their circumstances have changed.
Exactly.
Last reason is the saddest, but the brutal truth is just that they don't value you enough. So, it's just the fact is, they just don't care enough to reach out to you anymore. And we can think about this like, if we have parents, we can't ignore them for the rest of our lives. We still communicate with them, at least to put the minimal, right? Because there's someone who that cannot be not part of our lives.
Yeah.
But for someone to not feel like I have to contact you forever means just not enough affection there. That's
Yeah.
just the brutal truth. Could be reason number 4.
Could be.
So,
All right, we've had, let me just read a few out here.
okay.
We've had 미니버스님 텍스팅인 시간 날 때 만나자는 친구 말고 시간 내서 만나자는 친구를 꼭 챙기세요. And he put down a footnote saying 50세 아재. So, like a pro tip.
Like a wise
pro tip.
tip from our
And then 성이름은 said
Miniverse.
진짜 친한 친구들은 1년 만에 연락해도 어제 연락할 것 같고요. Just like you said.
맞아요.
Just like you said, yeah?
근데 그 친구가
Yeah.
절대 연락 안 한다니까 나한테 먼저. 그래서 너무 슬프다고요 지금.
그러면은 시간 날 때 만나자는 친구 말고 시간 내서 만나자는 친구를 꼭 챙기세요. From 50세 아재.
뭐라고요?
미니버스님.
Biniverse said.
Yeah.
시간 만나. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh wait, I like the comment from next. 상윤 김님 says, 유리아님, if you start to feel 섭섭 for the people who never contact you first, it means you're getting ready to move on.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
move on.
in that. So you know how the year is almost over. So I have put like a.
정리 list.
I feel like if at the end of December, if I hear nothing, no Christmas, it's gone.
No gift for you.
No, give like no 인사말 or like
Oh, okay.
no
No
what's up.
greetings
It's
from
just,
for you. Okay.
I'm ready to move on.
But like 부산 아재님 said, 나이가 들수록 family가 제일 중요하지 예.
맞습니다. 중요합니다.
맞아요. 네, 진짜. I agree that you could be the less of a value. Priority matters, though it could be sad.
Yes.
Yeah. 친구한테 마음 상하셨네요, 유리안님. 고수. 마음 상하셨나요?
친구 어차피 많아서 괜찮아요.
Oh, you have a lot of friends.
네.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, 친구 부자. Nice.
근데 okay, so the last thing I want to talk about
Yeah.
is for those out there like me who might be suffering from 연락 안 하는 친구들.
Yes.
Here's a tip. If you realize that that person is someone that you need out of your life and that person will never really be contacting you
Yeah.
and it stresses you out,
Yeah.
nevertheless, then I think it's time for you to focus on your own life a little more to get sway the attention from that person. Because if you just focus on enriching your own life,
Yeah.
it's stating the obvious, but it just the other people become secondary and someone you can look at, someone you can just dismiss. So if you prioritize your life, you don't care so much who is contacting you first or who is not and things like that. So I think that's just my tip
Yeah.
for people who may be suffering from that.
I saw this meme, this video, not a meme. I saw this video on social media maybe a couple days ago. And this guy was answering to questions that people have posted online. And this one lady said, where can I meet friends who are in their 30s and 40s? And this guy said, well, people in their 30s and 40s are busy, working. And yeah, they could be They could be at home doing nothing, but they're not going to be going out and partying. Basically saying that the older you get,
We're too busy.
We're too busy, to take care of the family, staying home, being at home.
Right.
So less friends.
Yeah. I
more
think it's
focus
very
on family members.
Yeah, I think it's a very natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
And honestly, I exaggerated when I'm saying I'm like all hurt by my friend, but I admit, I accept that's the reality. And I feel like I'm always short of time of investing good quality time, even for my good friends, because I'm already busy living my own life. You know?
So how often do you keep in touch with your friends?
Who are like
call. How often do you call them? Like one friend, one call per friend.
If I really
per week.
If we're talking about friends that I really care about, I try to not to go over 2 weeks without talking to them.
Oh, okay. So you have to keep it. You have to talk to them
just to
at least
check up on them.
once every 2 weeks.
It's like 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Maybe 1 month.
Okay. Wow. Really? Okay.
No, but it's just I don't have like a set rule. But it's just once in a while I think like, 이 친구 연락 안 한 지 오래됐다. 뭐 하고 살지? 하면 I just try to call. But
then you
솔직히 말해서
realize
제가
that...
제일 연락 안 하는 친구예요. 친구들 중에서.
아, 그렇군요.
네, 그래서 다들 연락 좀 하라고 하는 사람이에요, 제가.
So it's
but I'm trying to change because
okay.
I realize as I get older, it's so hard to meet friends that you can really connect with in a deep level.
Exactly.
Yeah, so after I realized that I have like this thing for my precious good old friends, so I try to keep in contact.
Yeah.
Because all relationships is all about effort. And if you don't put in the effort, it's not gonna exist. So
For sure.
I consciously try to keep the relationships ongoing.
For sure. We've had 고수님 saying 여성분들은 어떤지 모르겠지만 남자들은 3개월에 한 번은 통화하는 것 같아요.
3개월? 말했잖아요. 한 분기에 1분기에 한 번 연락하면은 그 좋은 친구라고.
With my close friends, at least once every 2 weeks for me.
Oh, wow, that's often.
The closer we are, maybe once a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many?
But then
Can I ask how many
I'm still
friends?
young.
You're older
I said
than
a
me.
handful 한 5.
한 5명
5명 정도
정도는
있어요. 예.
저도 한 그렇게 가까운 친구 4-5명은
네.
일주일, 2주 한
그쵸.
번씩 하고.
Exactly.
I'm talking about like 서울에 있는 친구들이나.
Or like overseas.
Yeah,
friends
overseas. Yeah, overseas is like once a year.
Once
for
every
me.
3 weeks for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we try to keep in touch, stay updated.
Oh, right.
Yeah. We've had Olivia Nim saying, I agree with that. I feel like just focusing on my life and being busy with my life can be a solution.
Yeah.
So staying, diverse, or what do you call it? Divert your attention away from focusing on friendship, but doing something else to keep you busy.
Yeah, and I think that's the best solution because, like I said, we talked about like 4 different reasons why this person may not be contacting you. And a lot of them were nothing to have to do with you, but with something that they're going through in their lives, right?
Yeah.
So it's something that's out of your control anyway. It's stop caring about it and just focus on your own life. It's the best solution to it.
For sure. And no one throughout this segment has mentioned about your eye glitch.
Oh, thanks for putting that to attention again, David.
Because everyone was like 뷰리안 최고 and 성 이름 내서 뷰리안 뷰티풀님인가요? Beautiful 그녀. So many good compliments, only
감사합니다.
good messages.
감사합니다.
So much love here too.
이거 안 데끼고 올 뻔했는데 오늘 감사합니다.
All right, let's read some more out. We've had a lot of participation in this segment today.
Yeah.
I don't need to lose my friends, in my opinion. I know I lost some because of my differences, but I want to gain more despite my differences. Want to tell. So I guess you could, with over time, different life experiences, you could lose friends with different interests.
Right.
But you also don't want to lose those friends because you've shared so many good memories together in the past.
Yes, yes.
Especially the older friends, right?
Oh, those are the most precious. The ones that remember you when you were young and
Yeah.
철없어.
그러면 he's like, back in those days 하면서 얘기를 하면은 더
And it makes you
재밌잖아요.
feel like you're back to 20 years old.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, the good old
And then
days.
we all say like, look how we age. What
Yeah, look
happened?
at the juroms on my face.
Yeah, but I feel like inside our hearts,
Yeah.
we're so young.
Yeah, 그렇죠. Kid at heart.
Yeah, kid at heart. And
Yeah.
it's only those type of friends that bring you back those good memories. So
Beaniverse name well said. I love it. He said, when it comes to friends, we better prioritize quality over quantity.
quality over quantity, yes.
Yeah, for real.
I think that is what we end up doing with all of our friends as we age.
네.
We don't have energy to do quantity anymore.
Yeah, for sure. We don't have time either. Beaniverse name, I love your wise words. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
all right.
you all
Thank
for
you.
your wise comments,
For real.
our listeners.
Yes, our listeners are the best.
Yes.
Thank you, Yulian, for coming in and giving us this topic. It was fun and delightful.
Yes.
And we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was Yulian, Beautyan, the Durian with us for Relationship Matters. And we'll see her next week for another Tuesday segment. But for now, we're going to wrap it up with this song for the first hour. And I'll be back at 5. Don't go anywhere. This is Dance Dance by Day 6, requested by Benny Nim.
준비해 가볍게 살짝 몸만 풀어줘 baby 작정하고 놀 준비해 갈 때는 오늘 절대 후회 없게 yeah. Dance dance with me everybody wants to free 손발이 가만히 안 있게 마음껏 미쳐봐 Dance dance with me
Your Bridge to the World. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
새로운 다우니 건조기를 사용하면 섬유유연제 향기가 사라진다고요? 깜짝 놀라실 거예요. 다우니는 건조기를 사용한 후에도 향이 오래오래 그래서 입는 순간까지 다우니 7일간 피어나는 향수 다우니
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
부산 글로벌 도시재단 대표이사 전용호입니다. 부산은 대한민국의 굳건한 성장 동력으로서 물류, 금융, 영상, 관광, 문화, 디지털, 첨단 산업의 중심지인 글로벌 허브 도시로 나아가고 있습니다. 이를 위해 부산 글로벌 도시재단은 부산을 대표하는 도시 외교의 플랫폼을 지향합니다. 세계 평화도시 부산의 브랜드를 강화하는 부산 UN 위크와 부산 글로벌 도시 포럼, 유라시아 도시 외교단, 개발협력 포럼, 그리고 세계 시민축제는 부산의 소프트 파워의 상징으로 자리매김하고 있습니다. 부산 영어방송도 시민과 함께 영어하기 편한 도시, 세계와 경쟁하며 더불어 살아가는 부산을 만들어가겠습니다. 시민이 행복한 글로벌 허브 도시 부산. 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 함께합니다.
The weather is so nice today. I'm sure this won't be a big deal.
A 3-second long lapse in judgment can burn up an entire mountain, which will take 100 years to recover. We can protect these lush forests if you follow these guidelines. First, do not bring flammable materials to the mountains. Second, do not cook or camp in the mountains. Third, do not litter cigarette butts. Your small actions are the first step towards protecting the beautiful forest. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect.
포열 부산.
Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
안녕하세요, 티나입니다. 오늘은 우리나라의 미모를 담당하시는 미스 코리아 분과 이야기 나눠보겠습니다. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
네, 자기 소개 부탁드립니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 2024 미스 코리아 박나현입니다.
우리 나현님께서는 원래부터 미스 코리아에 관심이 있으셨을까요?
사실 어렸을 때부터 워낙에 키가 원래도 컸었고
네.
어딜 가나 잘 웃거든요, 제가.
네네.
그래서 사실 뭐 어른분들이 미스 코리아네 막 이렇게 많이 하셨는데
네.
사실 그렇다고 제가 한번 나가볼까 뭐 이런 생각은 안 했었고, 제가 지금 아나운서 준비를 하고 있어서
네네.
학원을 다니고 있는데 거기 선생님들께서 제의를 주시더라고요.
네.
딱 그 말을 듣는데 그냥 제 심장이 되게 두근거렸었어요. 왜냐면 제가 원래도 좀 무대나 이런 스포트라이트에 좀 카타르시스를 느끼는 편이라서
네.
미스 코리아가 그런 무대의 최고봉이라고
네.
생각하거든요.
네.
그래서 너무 설레고 두근거려서 그때부터 좀 진지하게 준비를 했던 것 같아요.
그러셨군요. 아니, 그럼 미스 코리아가 되는 방법 어떻게 신청하나요?
신청은 되게 간단합니다. 그냥 네이버에 미스 코리아 검색하면 홈페이지가 뜨거든요.
네.
또 거기에 신청 양식 같은 게 또 떠요.
네.
사이트가 따로 있어서 그냥 거기 클릭해서 특이사항이라든지 뭐 경력이라든지 이제 그런 게 적을 게 있다면 적고 사진 제출 몇 장 하고 그냥 제출하기 클릭하면 끝납니다.
그렇군요.
네.
아니, 사실 미스 코리아로 선발되는 과정이 굉장히 까다로울 텐데요. 근데 어떻게 진행이 되는 건가요?
맞아요. 정말 되게 복잡하고 힘든데 일단 코리아에 나가려면
네.
지역 예선 대회를 거쳐야 돼요.
네.
여러 가지 나뉘어져 있는데 저 같은
미스
경우는
부산?
네,
네.
저는 미스 부산으로 출전을 해서 그래서 그렇게 자격을 받고 이제 미스 코리아 대회를 준비를 하게 되는 건데 합숙 과정을 거쳐요.
네.
보통은 한 달 정도?
네.
이제 다 여러 명이서 모여가지고 그 합숙을 하는데 교육이 주를 이루는데요.
네.
뭐 그런 멘토링 시간도 있고 또 앞으로 미스 코리아로서 활동을 하게 된다면 지녀야 할 마인드, 또 외적으로는 뭐 헤어 메이크업 교육도 받고요.
네.
그리고 무대 위에서 워킹도 중요하기 때문에
네.
올해는 또 S팀이라고 되게 유명한 모델 그런 학원 가르침을 받았었거든요.
네네.
이제서야 1차 심사, 2차 심사에 이제 드디어 심사를 받게 되는 건데
네네.
또 그것도 여러 가지 1차, 2차 이렇게 나뉘어요. 그래서 뭐 1차 때는 올해 같은 경우에는 1차 때 이제 워킹을 보여드리고 뭐 인텔리 면접도 보고 그런 식으로 끝이 나서 거기서 또 이제 걸러지는 거죠. 사람들이 합격자, 불합격자가 나뉘고 그 합격자들이 다시 2차 심사 비로소 진선미를 나누는
네.
그렇게 심사에 딱 들어가게 됩니다.
준비하시는 기간이 굉장히 길었을 것 같습니다.
사실 준비 기간이 정말 천차만별이에요. 저 같은 경우에는 지역 예선 대회 한 2달 정도 준비하고
와.
그리고 코리아 대회도 한 2-3달
와.
이렇게 준비해서 나갔던 것 같아요.
네, 그럼 우리 나연님께서 미스?
저는 미스 글로벌 E&B.
그러면 우리 나연님께서 미스 코리아가 되고 나서 주변의 반응은 어떠셨을까요?
일단 엄청 놀라더라고요, 사람들이. 제가 아무래도 예체능 전공이 아니에요. 그냥
네.
경영학 전공하고 있고 그냥 얌전히 그냥 공부하는 그런 평범한 학생의 삶을 항상 걸어왔기 때문에 저나 제 주변 사람들이나 다 미스 코리아에 좀 생소해요. 지역 예선대회 준비할 때 이제 준비에 몰두를 해야 되니까 잠수를 타고 갑자기 붙었다 이렇게 해버리니 또 다시 제가 깜깜무소식이다가 이젠 전국대회에서 왕관을 썼다고 하니까 정말 놀라더라고요. 좀 의외였던 반응은 못할 거다라고 또 많이 예상을 하셨대요. 왜냐하면 저는 전문 미스코리아 학원을 다닌 것도 아니기도 하고 또 저는 지역 예선에서 이제 진선미를 받아야 본선 진출을 할 수 있는데 와일드카드라고 특별상을 받고 진출을 했거든요.
네.
그래서 좀 현실적으로 벽이 있을 거다. 불가능한데 뭐 저렇게 열심히 하지? 이렇게 생각을 또 하신 분들도 많았더라고요, 생각보다.
그렇군요.
네.
이 경험으로서 우리
네.
나연님께서 본인이 성장했다고 생각하시거나 아니면 변화했다고 생각하는 부분이 있을까요?
제가 원래는 항상 인터뷰를 하는 사람이었다면
네.
이제는 점점 질문을 받는 사람이 됐다. 이게 요즘 제 주변의 변화를 딱 정의할 수 있는 문장인 것 같고
네.
성장한 건 진짜 많은데 저는 제 스스로에 대한 믿음이 생긴 것 같아요. 정말 필요하더라고요. 그리고 정말 어렵더라고요. 나름대로 좀 자존감도 있고 자신도 있고 이런 사람이라고 생각했는데 제가 착각했던 게 정말 내 스스로를 내가 믿어준 적이 있었나? 그런 반성도 좀 많이 되돌아보게 됐고 주변 사람들의 말을 듣고 내가 희망을 얻었었던 건 아닌가? 아무것도 모르는 제3자들이 너 뭔가 될 것 같아 하면 기뻐했다가 아니야 쟤 안 돼 하면 슬퍼했다가 그랬던 거 아닌가? 그냥 제 스스로가 저를 믿어주지 않았던 거죠, 결국에는. 근데 이번 대회를 통해서 또 제 스스로를 믿을 수도 있게 된 것 같고 정말 합숙도 길고 좀 힘들잖아요. 체력적으로나 멘탈적으로는 좀 힘든데 버티면 되는구나를 이번에 또 느껴가지고 약간 인생이 좀 성취의 경험들로 살아갈 수 있다고 하잖아요.
네.
근데 이번 대회를 통해서 버티면 된다. 이 증거를 제가 하나 수집한 느낌? 그게 좀 제가 얻은 제일 값진 것 같아요.
정말 값진 경험을 해주신 것 같은데요. 네, 우리 나연님의 마지막 구호는 무엇일까요?
믿고 보는 미코. 앞으로 기대해주세요.
화이팅! 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Tina, for the awesome interview. That was, on the NoTube Live, we've shown a slideshow, pictures of Miss Korea Park Na-hyun-nim. You might have seen her picture if you were tuning in via NoTube Live. But Park Na-hyun, she shared her journey to the crown to become Miss Korea of 2024. And although often told she had to look for Miss Korea, it wasn't until her school instructors, teachers encouraged her that she should seriously pursue it. And she basically said that the application process in itself is simple. You just search for Miss Korea application online and you apply. But the selection part was very challenging, involving regional preliminaries. So she obviously had to go through to become Miss Busan. And then once she got selected as that, she went through a month-long training camp a lot of evaluation rounds, and she had to prepare for months. And then eventually, when she became Miss Korea, she basically surprised everyone, her friends, family members, who basically saw her as a typical business student, studying. And she even did it without formal pageant training as well. And reflecting on her experience, she says it taught her resilience and the value of self-belief, ending with a message of excitement for her future as Miss Korea. So congratulations to Miss Park Na-hyun-nim, and thank you for being interviewed today. Awesome. So cool. Lots of people have texted in, and they actually said good things about 티나님 as well. 성일임님 said, 이 리포터님 항상 느끼는 거지만 참 리액션 좋으세요. 진정성 있게 들어주시는 느낌. I agree. Same with Pure Bride님 as well. And 티나님 is actually, correct me if I'm wrong, 장 PD, 티나님 is 작가님 too, right? She works as a 작가?
Yeah, right.
She's a writer as well. She's a writer as well as a reporter, and that's probably why she is very thoughtful and insightful when it comes to questions that she chooses to ask the interviewees. And so that's one of the reasons why you might think that she is very insightful, and so with reactions as well. All right, keep those messages coming in. Today's text topic is, if you keep in touch with someone, who do you keep in touch with the most throughout the day, whether it be text messages, video messages, or video calls? Who do you message and keep in touch with the most throughout the day? We've had a lot of messages in the beginning. Gosunim, I remember he is usually on the phone, like a video call with his daughter. We've had a few others, but there were so many other messages. I am getting mixed up with the segment messages as well. But yeah, keep them coming in. I'll read them out in just a bit. But for now, we'll take a quick song break. We're going to be listening to Uprising by Muse.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Transmissions will resume. Now try to push drugs to keep us all dumb down and hope that we will never see the truth around. Another promise, another scene, another package like to keep us trapped in greed. A green belts wrapped around our minds, an endless red tape to keep the truth confined. Zubi bum para, zubi dubi param-pam. Zubi nache, kyun pagal stupid man.
It is time for Zubi Dubi. It is time for a quiz. Yes, indeed. And every single day we have different themed quizzes. One day might be you guessing in a famous person I described to you. Another day might be you guessing a food that I'll be eating behind the mic. Another day might be you sending in a acrostic poem based on the word that I present to you. And today, well, on Notubu, spoiler alert, you have to guess the country. Yes, you have to guess the country based on the hint that I give you. And you'll be hearing 2 audio clips as well. One might be the anthem, and another one might be someone teaching some other people of the languages or the language portion of this country's language. So, some audio clips will be used as hints for you to guess the proper name of the country. But the first hint that I can give you is that this country is the only place in the world where you can see the sun rise on the Pacific and set on the Atlantic. Wow, really? I really want to check out this place. Korea is 14 hours ahead of this country. 와, 14시간 앞서가 있다고 합니다. So let's go ahead and listen to the national anthem of the country. We're going to listen to the 국가 of this country. But, disclaimer, we will be playing with our own remix version, meaning so that the AI engine cannot, catch on, so that you don't rely on AI engine to guess the national anthem. So let's go ahead and listen to the national anthem.
Stupid man. ज़मीन पर इतरा के गा रहा
All right, so that was the national anthem. Already we got some guesses coming in saying 명란젓입니다, said 성 이름님. That's a good try. But it's not food. We have to guess the country. We've had Pure Brightname saying Peru. Another guess saying Brazil. Good guesses coming in. I like it. Anyone else? Anything else? I'll give you another fact about this country. This country recently beat Venezuela in Group A of this league. I won't tell you the full thing because if I do, I think you can easily search it on the web and find out. But I'll also give you a bad dad joke for you. 아주 말도 안 되는 아재 개그 하나 드리겠습니다. A chef pointed to the frying pan and said, maybe when its line cooked asked if they should use the wok or stove to cook the ingredients. This is 아주 안 좋은 아재 개그. 하이 아재 개그입니다. One more time. A chef pointed to the frying pan and said, maybe when its line cook asked if they should use the wok or stove to cook the ingredients. Even Jang PD is confused. But I can explain you the joke afterwards. For now, we'll listen to another audio clip hint of someone trying to teach a group of other people something about the language.
For example, in neutral Spanish, I can say, nos vamos a casar. We're going to get married. But in Spanish, it may sound a little more like, nos vamos a casar. So you see I'm breathing it out. Lo que pasa es que nos vamos a casar.
Lo que pasa es que nos vamos a casar.
Or if your S is in front of certain consonants, but maybe like an M or a P or a T, you can either breathe it out or you can make it disappear. Estás could be simply estás, or está, or ta.
Mi amor, te estoy diciendo que tienes que creernos, mi amor.
Now let's talk about the D's in Spanish. The D's are, depending on where they're placed, they can be taken out or kind of like, slurred over. For example,
Wow, I'm surprised that so many guesses people have made. Lee Kelly님, wow. Okay, Iceland and Ecuador. Wow. Guatemala said Pure Bright님, Argentina. Argentina? Brazil 뭐 이런 정도인데요. 성이름님 said 스페인어. 그렇죠. 스페인어가 나왔습니다. 에스파니올. 스페니쉬라는 뭔가 단어가 나왔었고요. 그래서 스페니쉬를 하는 나라라고 생각을 하시면 될 것 같은데요. 진짜 브라질인가? 성이름님. Colombia said 아는교님 as well. I love it. Keep those guesses coming in. This country's... Okay, I'll give you this. This country's date of independence is November the 3rd, but I won't tell you the year. Maybe giving you the year might be too much. Okay? And the... Oh no, I can't say that one. Okay. Its economy depends on coffee. 와, 커피 수출 진짜 중요한 역할을 하고 있다고 합니다. And it's famous for its canals that connect the oceans for about, oh, this is a big hint. Logistics, right? Logistics로 생각하면 진짜 큰 힌트인데요. Okay, yeah. It's home to this very famous canal, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Colombia, Brazil, New Zealand. A lot of great guesses coming in. I love it. Okay. Yeah. 포우님, 아주 좋은 thinking입니다. 커피하면 뭐더라? 그쪽으로 생각하시면 될 것 같습니다. But for now, we'll take a song break and we'll be right back. This is Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. That was Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. We're in the middle of our quiz. Once again, welcome back to For Your Busan. The quiz was, well, you have to tell me the name of this country. We got some good guesses coming in. Georgia said 3865번님, Mexico or Mexico. Ethiopia, Cabo Verde, Colombia, Brazil, New Zealand, Ethiopia. A lot of great guesses, I have to say. Janlinim with Sungin and Ponim as well. And I can give you another bad dad joke, I guess. If you were to add me in Korean to this country's name, it will become to sell or not to sell. And with that said, Jang PD has actually a small little gift for you guys, a audio clip hint that we're going to be playing.
말 하나 많아 편집되는 너는 말을 하나 많아 머리 많나 사람 머리 많나 헬멧 같은 이게 정말 머리 많나 나이 많나 나이 정말 많아 싫어해도 너는 나이 제일 많아 하나 많나 아나운서 만나 비디오도 끊고 아나운서 만나 피나 많나 다리 피나 많나 너는 피나 많아 핀 것 같지 않아 말 많아 진짜 말 많아 언제거나 너는 말이 너무 많아 도전 하나 많아 도전하던 말든 우린 무한 도전
Wow, I think this is a big hint. This is a song that came out a long time ago. My first time hearing it, but Jang PD said he heard it when he was, in his prime days. All right, so I'll give you another hint. The Korean spelling of this country. Back in, I guess, 1999, if you used a translator back in those days, you might have gotten a wrongly translation saying scallion me horse. So that's another big hint I could give you. And the country's dialing code is 507. Busan recently signed an agreement with this country to develop the coffee industry as well. And so those are all the hints that I could give you. Okay. So with that said, we'll listen to a song and we'll be right back to reveal the winner and the answer. This is Never Gonna Change My Love for You by George Benson. For You by George Benson. Welcome back. It is time for us to reveal the answer and announce the winner as well. 조현철님 with a great guess saying 콜롬비아인가요? And the answer is Panama입니다. Panama is the answer. If you got it right, pat yourself on the back. Let's go over the bad joke, the bad dad joke. I said a chef pointed to the frying pan and said maybe when it's line cooked, asked if they should use the wok or the stove to cook the ingredients. 이 재료들을 wok이나 이 냄비로 이거를 요리를 할까요? 셰프한테 물어봤는데요. 셰프가 팬 보고 아마 저거라고 했다고 했습니다. 팬 아마. You get it? It's a joke. And then another bad bad dad joke was that if you were to add me in Korean, 나라는 한글을 이 나라에 붙이면 파나마나 to sell or not to sell. Steve가 지금 옆에 들어와 있는데요. His 표정 was priceless. His expression was priceless. Okay. Another one was if you use a bad translator. 파나마를 이제 당연히 파나마지만 if you use a bad translator maybe from the technology of 1999, you might have gotten scallion me horse. So that was the third 아재 개그 힌트. 네, 파나마가 정답 맞습니다. You guys eventually got it right, so I'm really happy that you guys did. Lee Kellinin was definitely one of the first to text the right answer. We're going to give away a 커피 한 잔 쿠폰 to 3215번님 축하드립니다. Congratulations. And Steve beside me right now, he just wants to get started with our next segment, My Hometown Olympics. He's trying to gain all the attention away from me to you, to him. All right, so let's go ahead to our next segment, My Hometown Olympics.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
It is time for My Hometown Olympics with Steve. How are you doing, man?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yo, the Panama one.
Yeah. You liked it? You like the me. If you add me to it, it becomes to sell or not to sell.
I mean, like it's mind blowing. 이거를 어떻게 받아들여야 할지.
이걸 팔아야 하나 말아야 하나.
맞추신 분들도 대단합니다.
그렇죠. 저희 청취자 여러분들은 진짜 이 아재 개그 센스가 저랑 동급인 것 같아요.
They're a go-to.
Same level
Yeah.
of my as my 아재 개그 level.
What's your level?
It's pretty high.
Pretty high.
Yeah. 꽤 높은데 진짜 감사드립니다, 여러분.
아, 진짜 대단하십니다. A huge respect, all right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, welcome to My Hometown Olympics. This corner is all about visiting sports clubs, associations in Busan, introducing their sports and clubs, and capturing the passion of Busan residents for these sports. And there's no 아재 개그 in My Hometown Olympics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
아, 아쉽네요.
아, 저는 그 정도의 레벨은 안 됩니다.
I will try to make one
All right.
throughout the segment.
So before we dive into introducing today's club and sport, let's first listen to a clip and try to guess what it is.
There's echoing going on.
Yes.
Did you do this in like a 노래방 or something? Like, why are we hearing echo?
No, it's not 노래방. It's related to sports.
뭔가 노래방에서 마이크가 한 번씩 탁 치면 쿵쿵쿵쿵.
근데 그렇게 들릴 수도 있겠네요.
네.
근데 아니고요. It's outdoor activity.
Outdoor activity.
And it uses the racket. 그게 biggest hint예요.
Racket. You use a racket.
With the ball.
With the ball.
Yeah.
Just one.
One ball.
What color is the ball usually?
I think 큰 힌트인데.
네.
It's is it yellow?
Okay, it's not green. I thought it's green.
No. There's both.
I know, but I usually see green tennis balls.
Oh yeah. 좀 더 대중적인 거는.
아, 그렇죠.
So it's green.
yellow도 쓰는군요.
Yeah, there's yellow too.
Oh, I've never. 짱 PD, when you play tennis, do you play with a yellow tennis ball or a green tennis ball usually?
Isn't it both?
I think it's like
It's a mix?
It's mixed.
Yellow?
Yellow?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's 야광색 too.
Okay.
But it's not completely green. Kind of light green, right?
Light green, yeah.
light green.
Yeah.
Light green, yeah.
Like 뭔가 멜론 색깔.
Like a lime 색깔?
Lime-ish.
Lime-ish. So, can you guess what it is?
We just said it. Tennis.
Oh, it's tennis.
Tennis ball. Tennis.
I think we gotta see some of the tennis balls. 어떤 색깔인지 좀 확실하게 먼저 알아야
근데
될 것
저는
같아요.
테니스 딱 생각하면은 당연히 yellow란다. Green.
Yeah, yellow.
Green tennis ball 생각하거든요.
Green tennis ball.
네,
I don't
저만의
know.
선입견인 것 같아요.
일단 한번 차차 알아보도록 할게요.
Okay.
So anyways, today we're going to dive into the basics of a beloved sport that has fans worldwide, tennis. Are you a huge fan of tennis?
Tennis. I'm not good at tennis, but I like, watching tennis.
Are you like?
I like watching people play tennis.
You know some of the rules of it?
Not a whole lot. I just know that there's a lot of love involved because if you don't score, you get love.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I don't know why they call it. So maybe you could explain to us why they call it love.
사랑이 중요하죠.
그렇죠. 사랑이 풍부한 스포츠입니다.
맞습니다.
All right.
So let's start with a bit of a history. So tennis traces its roots back to France in the 12th century, where it began as a game called, I don't know if this is right, jeu de paume.
Oh.
Is it right?
Yeah.
Jeu de paume. Yeah. So it later evolved into the sport we recognize today, with the modern version emerging in England around 1870s.
Oh.
Wimbledon, founded in 1877, remains one of the most prestigious tennis tournaments. 한 번씩 다 들어보셨을 것 같아요. Wimbledon.
Yeah, Wimbledon, right.
그쵸?
Championship, yeah.
So now here's how tennis is played. 2 players or 4 in doubles use rackets to hit a felt-covered rubber ball over a net. And the aim is to hit the ball within the opponent's court and in a way that they can't return it.
Okay.
나쁘죠.
What's 나빠요?
They can't return it.
Yeah.
네, 근데 게임이니까. So each game is scored in unique points, 15 points, 30, 40, and game with players needing to win at least 6 games by 2 to secure a set. 그래서 winning 2 or 3 sets, depending on the match, means victory.
Yeah, so I asked you if you know why they call it love. Like 15 love, 30 love, and then when they catch up, it's 30 deuce. We know about deuce, it's tie, right? But love, there's an interesting explanation as to why they call it love. 사랑이라는 뜻보단 사실 it comes from the French word loaf. Loaf, which means egg. And it's the shape of the number 0. 0이라는 숫자의 그 달걀 모양이랑 비슷하다고 해서 love라고 하는데 이게 한국말입니다. 영어로 이제 발음을 하다 보니 love로 바뀐 거예요. 그냥.
무슨 말은 살아.
So love,
so it's not love.
Yeah, love egg. It evolved into the English word love. Isn't that cool?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So 그러면 포인트 얘기를 할 때 love,
yeah, loaf라고 안 하고요. loaf라고 안 하고요. Love.
Yeah. That's really interesting story.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, so that was a basic introduction about tennis, and I had an interview with the tennis club. So this interview, the first interview clip we're going to listen to, is the interview clip that I had with the club president.
Could you please introduce your tennis club?
저희는 부산 강서구에 위치한 하이엔드 테니스 아카데미입니다. 저희는 야외 코트 2개를 보유하고 있으며 국가대표 상비군 코치를 포함하여 총 3분의 프로님들이 레슨을 하고 있습니다.
Could you describe the training programs or facilities available at your club and what types of tennis training are offered?
기본적으로 레슨은 20분으로 진행이 되고 레슨 후에 20분 볼머신을 칠 수 있게 환경을 제공해 드립니다. 또한 매주 일요일 초보자들 대상으로 그룹 레슨을 3시간씩 진행하고 있습니다.
Yeah. So this is the High-End Tennis Academy. High-End Tennis Academy라는 곳인데요.
Wow.
Located in 강서구, Busan. 김해 근처.
Okay.
라고 보시면 됩니다. So just like the name suggests, the facilities here are top-notch. They have 2 outdoor tennis courts, both state-of-the-art, and the club members are not only friendly but also create a great atmosphere, making it an enjoyable place for everyone. Lessons are led by former national team coaches, so with excellent facilities and skilled coaches, it really seems like the perfect place to immerse yourself in tennis.
Awesome. And I like your outfit today. It really matches the name of the academy. The academy is High-End Tennis Academy. And you are wearing, high-end clothing, I feel like.
Thank you.
We've had lots of people guessing in. I know it's a bit late, but squash was one of the guesses. 3865번님.
Oh. Actually, I'm going to play squash this week.
Oh, squash.
Yeah.
You are. Indoor, right?
Indoor, yeah.
Usually, I mean, squash is only indoors. What am I talking about? Han Sang-Yup-nim saying tennis as well. Mm-hmm. And then Sang-Yun Kim-nim, speaking of, the outfit that you're wearing. Steve looks like an extreme tennis. And then said this word, which is a brand name, actually.
Oh.
Teacher.
Okay.
That name, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Sang-Yun Kim-nim playing the 아재 개그 with us. I love it. 너무 좋습니다.
다 너무 잘하세요. 또 아재 개그.
그러니까요. 사실 이 아재 개그가 힌트가 될 수도 있지만 악 영향으로 받아들이는 분들이 종종 있는데요. 3865번님 said hint made me confused. I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, back to this topic of tennis. We just heard from the president of the high-end tennis academy.
That's right.
You also got to talk to the club members, right?
Yeah, let's take a listen.
Could you please say a few words about your tennis club that you're proud of?
Our high-end academy is a great place for beginners. It's a friendly and supportive environment where everyone helps each other out.
How has starting tennis brought about any changes in your life?
Playing tennis has really helped me get it in better shape. I used to get tired easily, but now I have more energy and it makes my daily life easier.
That's right. 하이엔드라서 그런지 다들 영어를 하시더라고요.
Oh, wow. 네.
So this female member proudly shared that the academy is an ideal environment for beginners just starting tennis. While the coaches are fantastic, she highlighted how supportive and friendly the members are, with everyone helping each other out. She went on to say that playing tennis has brought a lot of positive changes in her life. She used to feel tired often. But since starting tennis, she feels more energetic and doesn't get tired as easily. It really shows that staying active is essential for everyone.
For real.
Yeah.
Any form of exercise, it's hard to get into a routine with the exercise. But once you do get it into your routine, it will definitely help you out in the long run, make you feel good after every workout session.
Exactly.
And tennis is definitely not an easy sport. It's very physically intense workout because you run, you have to have good hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Hand-eye foot coordination, in fact. And I thought, the court is so small. Maybe I take 1-2 steps and hit it. No, it's not like that. It's actually really, really hard. And I feel like it's harder for taller people.
Yeah, 그 민첩성이 빨라야 되니까.
그러니까요. 이게 빨리빨리 움직여야 돼요.
아, 그렇죠. 팔. 근데 리치도 길어야
리치도
돼요.
중요하긴 한데요. Yeah, so there's pros and cons.
그렇죠. 어쨌든 민첩성이 중요하다.
For real.
So now let's listen to an interview with the next club member.
Do you have any memorable experiences or moments while practicing tennis that you could share?
The most memorable experience is participating in a tennis tournament. The academy prepared a competition for beginners like me, and there I could play games with other academy members. And I won first place in the competition, and that was the most memorable experience.
Oh, that's nice. Why did you choose this tennis club among so many others that are available?
I chose the high-end tennis academy because of the professional coaching, excellent facilities, and well-structured programs for the beginners. Especially the special lesson in the weekend is so good for me.
What do you find to be the most challenging aspect of tennis and how do you overcome it?
Tennis is a challenging sport compared to others. So anyone with less than 3 years of experience can be considered a beginner. So I've been taking lessons twice a week and practicing hard with other academy members for a year now.
That's right. That last interview was with the second member of this academy. She shared that her most memorable tennis moment was winning first place in a tournament.
Wow, good for her.
Yeah, she said it's an experience she will never forget. She also mentioned that out of all the clubs, she chose this one because of its excellent facilities and the chance to train with national level coaches, making her decision an easy one. Finally, she talked about one of the challenges she faces in tennis is anyone with less than 3 years of experience is considered a beginner. To move beyond that level, she has been dedicated to training twice a week for over a year now, and she's continuing to work hard to reach the next stage.
Oh, wow. Okay. So in this league that they're in, anyone with less than 3 years of experience on average, not everybody, but on average, you're considered a newbie.
Yeah.
It will probably take me at least 5 years to get to the next stage, I'm sure. I'm not very, people look at me and be like, oh, you look like an athlete of some sport. But I'm not. I really have terrible 운동신경. The only sport that I'm good at is walking.
Walking?
I can walk pretty fast.
I mean, that's intense too, you know?
Yeah, but not for too long, though. I get tired pretty quickly as well.
Yeah, so up next, we'll dive into how you can join a club yourself.
What are the procedures for joining your club and what benefits are provided after becoming a member?
먼저 레슨을 등록하셔야 하고 등록 후에는 단순히 레슨만 하는 것이 아닌 추후에 원만한 동호인 생활이 가능하도록 적극적으로 서포트하고 있습니다.
맞습니다. So if you're interested in joining this club, just search for High-End Tennis Academy and feel free to reach out. They'll provide you with all the details you need. After signing up, you'll find that the academy places a strong emphasis not only on improving your tennis skills, but also on building great relationships with fellow members. This
Awesome.
way, you can play in a comfortable environment and bring out your best. If you're into tennis, 추천드립니다.
Nice. So you play tennis yourself? Or you tried?
I tried just for a month.
For a month?
For a month.
How was it?
It was really intense. I mean, like you have to go back and forth a lot, and swing할 때 you need a lot of like power, strength.
Oh, you need a lot of power, huh?
와, 쉽지 않았어요.
Oh, you need like a snap, right?
Yeah,
kind of like
you
badminton.
need a snap, right?
Yeah, like a quick, strong exertion of power at like a certain distance.
Right.
Right.
And the racket is also heavy though.
It's
좀 무거워요.
It's not light. I mean, yeah, once you swing for a little bit, it gets heavier and heavier, right? 'Cause you're getting tired and tired.
How about you?
I'm not good. I'm not good with any sport, I told you.
I mean, like how long?
Oh, we got a blackout there. What happened?
What?
Oh, lights out, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so we talked about tennis today, and yeah, kind of really want to recommend for those who want to try it out tennis.
Yeah. Awesome.
도움이 많이 되셨길 바랍니다.
All right. Thank you so much, Steve, for coming in today and giving us info on tennis and where we could try out tennis in Busan City. We've had a few messages earlier with regards to how Steve looks happier here during For Your Busan. I'm not making this up. 제가 만들어내는 거 아니고요. 포님 said, 스티브 행복해 보여요 진짜로. 다 어떤 쇼에서 누구님 좀 어려워하는 것 같고요. I'm not gonna say who.
I don't know. 무슨 말씀을 하시는 거죠? What? 지금 말이 안 나오네요.
Well, you're welcome to this show at any time, Steve.
I don't
Just
know
know
what
that you are loved here at
I don't know
For Your
what you guys
Busan.
talking about. 이거 끝나고 전 집에 갑니다.
네.
Yeah.
읽어버리셨군요. 저는 좋은 거는 다 읽습니다. 네, 좋은
That was
메시지.
좋은 거?
좋은 메시지죠. Disclaimer, I didn't say anybody. I didn't mention any program.
I think we got to wrap up right now.
We do have to wrap it up.
네.
네. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you next week, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, that was Steve with us for my hometown Olympics. 너무 좋습니다. 반응 너무 좋고요. 당황스러운 스티브님, 성일이는 said. I love it. I love it. We love Steve here at For Your Busan. Totally do, Benny-님. I cannot resonate with you further. All right. I know we've had lots of fun today. Tuesday seems to be a lot of people's favorite as well, with so many great guests. But tomorrow is another one of your favorites, isn't it? Because we have lots more fun segments like Dr. Warabu joining us and, Melissa for Busan Singu Talk also joining us as well. So we hope to see you tomorrow for our Wednesday live show, or hump day. Hopefully you guys can wrap up a good day today. We'll see you tomorrow.